Europeans. I mean, what we need information on compass bearing and the distance leg for each leg of the course and the wind direction of that leg, not wind strength, wind direction. And based on this, we can calculate the course, like I just showed you, for each boat from which we can then calculate it.
And if we have a course like wind up and down and then turn,
Yeah, that's all constructed.
And not just
no,
this.
I mean with the simple scoring.
No, with
Simple scoring, then you have to use
scoring,
this.
Windward lever assumes 50%, 50%. Of course, the small offset part that is 0 nautical miles, you put up that one. But if you have triangle, I would always rather go with a different one that have a different combination matrix of with each other. So basically, whatever is not windward lever should go on the coastal long distance. And in fact, before on the certificate, this was written inshore and offshore.
Yes.
And was, in that sense, was confusing because people are sometimes calling the inshore sailing around the marks within the bay. And this is not inshore. Inshore is inshore we meant windward leeward. So we deleted and we left only windward leeward and only coastal.
Okay, just to make this clear. So the scoring for ORC can be simple like this or quite complex. For the European Championship, it'll be complex. The reason is we want it to be as accurate as possible. And even with that level of accuracy in modeling the course, we still get people tied in corrected time after an hour or
I
so.
mean, the level of accuracy is the main reason to get the
Exactly.
it's why people died. And then on the end, because using the BCS and using the calculated so-called implied wind, we are basically calculating the performance of the boat compared with her theoretical possibilities. The better you sail your boat, the better you are. So you are not comparing boat A against boat B, in fact. When you are racing, it is just important for you to race as fast as possible in given condition. Because from the Polars diagrams, we know how your boat should go in given condition. And the closer you match and the closer you go to this condition, the better you are.
To jest bardzo ciekawe, myślę, że zapowiedział Zaron i warto to zapamiętać, że tak naprawdę szukając się w ORC, oczywiście są inne łódki na wodzie, ale tak naprawdę ORC nas porównuje do naszych teoretycznych osiągów łódki i ten, kto najbliżej tych teoretycznych osiągów łódki albo tych optymalnych osiągów łódki płynie, ten wygrywa. Tak?
Czyli nie warto walczyć ze sobą na starcie.
Tak.
I przygrywać Dancing Wind musi po nawiecznym dziubić pół godziny. I niektórzy.
Nie trzeba być
So what you want to know is sailing. As sailing, what you want to know is, it's not very bright, sorry, is how much time do you owe your competitors? Or how much time do they owe you? Right? You want what we call a scratch sheet. The scratch sheet can be done in time on distance, or in this case, I did one on time on time. So this was the fleet of ORC boats racing at Key West Race Week. Their ratings are here, and this was in the triple number low system. Relative to the fastest rated boat, who's 0, these are what the time allowances are for all the other boats in that class. After racing for 1 minute, 2 minutes, 5, 10, 15, and so on. So with this tool, that will allow the competitors to know how they're doing relative to their competition. We've been sailing for 30 minutes, and we're this guy, and after 30 minutes, there's only 4 seconds of time allowance between them. But those two boats are almost very similar.
This is for time on time, but for the Europeans, and we had this in Greece, and we will probably have this together with the new RC scoring software. You simply can make the scratch sheet for the windward race before the race. You can click your boat and you get the differences for each wind, difference to other boats for each wind for your boat. You can always click your boat, put on 0, and you know how much these other boats are giving you or you are giving to them, depending on the wind strength.
That's an online tool.
Yeah, that's this.
So in time on distance, these columns would represent wind speeds. And then the ratings would be relative to the boats in the class for 6 knots, 8 knots, 10 knots, 12, 16, 20 for time on distance. You go to the World Championship next year in The Hague, we will likely have to use time on time. Because
Leave this for the moment.
these guys,
When
reality.
you come back to Poland, there's no ties.
You know, but you go to The Hague, and it's 2 knots of current, tidal current. Oh, and it doesn't just go 2 knots, it then changes. So modeling the current is a tough one. Those are the results. Oh, I did a plot there showing the variability in different boat types and how they rate. Where is this? Different boat types. You can see huge deltas as a function in variable wind. So let's see, this is the low plot. Low wind speed plot, medium wind speed, and high wind speed. These are different boat types. Notice how this boat here, this is a Henderson 30, it's a sport boat, lightweight, very fast. The deltas that they have in their rated speed relative to the others are quite extreme in the low wind speeds. So one of the values of the ORC system is that as the conditions change, the ratings change. You're not pegged to a single number.
Czyli to jest jakby wykres, który pokazuje różnice przy użyciu tego triple number systemu dla, w odniesieniu do łódki typu J105 dla różnych innych typów, tak? I jak w różnych siłach wiatru, jakie różnice powiedzmy w tych prędkościach na milę.
The opposite end of the spectrum is this old Beneteau First 10. Is quite slow in low wind speeds, but in higher wind speeds they start to approach the speed of the other boats.
So you say Italian 998 is a twin sister almost.
Not exactly. Championship events, we've got lots of them. They're in lots of different countries. One of the unique features of ORC is this ability to have these championship events. Particularly world championships over the last 4 years, they've had over 100 boats. So these are quite popular. Process. This process I have on this slide is for how we do it in the U.S. How do people here in Poland get their ORC certificate? What's the process?
Jak można zdobyć certyfikat ORC?
How do they get started?
How to get a ORC certificate?
Owner of the boat sends ask for certificates to me by email, and I explain what data I need to make certificate.
Do you for club or ORCI?
I show different ways how to get data, how we can get data, by measurement, by delivered set plan and data on schedules, and so on, or measured by owner.
Do you use the online application?
Yes, very few owners use online application on webpage. Maybe 1, 2 per year.
Maybe is it useful to show that or no? Do you think your system works well, or is it worth trying to show the online application?
I think language.
So English. Okay. All right. How about ORCI?
ORC International is the most sophisticated and people to get certificates based on full measurements by measuring current, and it was always processed by measurers.
Okay. So the measure needs to be
Usually, if you want
out.
to get the RCI, you usually had no such lab, and usually the owner was in touch already with the rating office.
So you're upgrading from.
Yeah, usually you didn't get those that come in and they want the RCI as their first certificate.
Okay. All right, and then what are the costs?
Costs, RC Club, it's approximately €50, I think.
€50 for the club
Yes, and without measurements.
without measurement. So just declare data.
Because gathering data, sometimes measurement of sale,
Okay.
and for example, also international for the same boat is with full measurement. It's 500 euro.
€500.
Yeah,
Including measurement fee.
full measurement.
Okay. All right. I saw a question. Somebody had a question. You had a question?
Yeah, on the previous slide, there was club measures with asterisks.
Club. Yeah.
Can you explain a little bit of it?
Club, yeah. Well, this is a slide for the U.S. We're trying to train measurers who can do the very basic measurements. So the